Well, it's been about a week since I have been inside the squat rack. So, sorry for the shaking there. The reason behind that is I kind of tore up my right leg pretty bad. I was experiencing some pain on the right lateral hip, like right above where I would imagine the neck of the femur to be. And I thought it was just some tightness. So of course it would get better as I used it, so I started to do a more significant warm-up with leg lifts and leg raises and stuff like that to try to get a little bit more fluid in there or get it moving more fluidly before I started working out, and that seemed to work until for about, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm like, oh man, this thing really just isn't going away. So I was adding some mobility, foam rolling it, and on top of that, every day that I'm not in the squat rack, I am doing some form of general physical preparedness normally, because it's mandatory for my job. So I was doing an hour of PT, including push-ups, sit-ups, flutter kicks, scissor kicks, reverse crunches, things like that. So I was actually doing that one day, and the hip was feeling kind of crappy. I was doing sit-ups, and as I was doing sit-ups, I was feeling this popping, like a tendon popping over some groove of a bone or something in the right hip. And then all of a sudden I was doing some scissor kicks, and I felt a pull in the inside of my right leg, right in the groin, and it pulled all the way down to the back of my right knee. And at that point I knew that if I were to continue any farther, it was not going to be a pretty picture. So I pretty much just called it right there. And I have not been squatting for about a week, maybe 8 days. And I'm very anxious to get back in here. I'm very lightly just going to have a good day today and see where I go. So my plan for today, I don't have it pulled out here, and it's nighttime too because I'm in hazmat class right now. So my plan for the day is just not to get hurt. See if the hip's okay. I got my water. I don't have any coffee because it's nighttime and I don't want to be up all night because I got to go to school again in the morning. But my plan for today, take it nice and easy on some squats, maybe just some box squats, and feel out the hip, maybe run through some chest and some back, and call it a night.